By all reports, it just hasn't been easy. Donald Trump's transition team continuing to put together a cabinet and White House staff. A controversial pick has been Steve Bannon as the president's chief strategist. Here with some serious opinions on this is Kurt Bardella. You're a conservative, Republican. Did you support Donald Trump?
I did not. I was a public supporter of Hillary Clinton, actually.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Republican who crossed over to Hillary Clinton?
I did. I supported Rubio in the primary, but Clinton in the general.
Do you support the president-elect now as he attempts to put his administration together?
Well, you obviously hope that the president succeeds, but I still am very, very skeptical of Donald Trump. And, given all the things that he said in the campaign, it's hard for me to say that I support someone like that.
You worked for Breitbart.
I was their media consultant for a better part of 2 years.
What was that like?
It was interesting and never dull. As anyone who follows Breitbart knows, they're prone to a lot of controversy. Okay.
Tell me about it. Did you know Steve? I mean, did you work closely with him?
I worked with Steve. I talked to him multiple times a day, every day for about 2 years.
Okay, so you can set us straight. Which Steve are we going to get in the White House?
Well, and I think that's the million-dollar question. And in my experience, when I first met Steve, he comes off as incredibly charming. He's a very smart guy, very hardworking person. And then as time goes on, you see kind of the other side of Steve Bannon.
What's the other side?
And it's almost like a Jekyll and Hyde. It's someone who is very confrontational. He's very, very temperamental, unpredictable. And when you see those things come together, it can get very ugly.
That is not an endorsement for the guy who's going to be down the hall from the
No, I think it's, personally, I think it's kind of mortifying that you're going to have someone like that with the virtual co-chief of staff of the White House.
What is he going to bring to the team? What is he going to be saying to President Trump?
Well, I think what he brings to the table is intent focus on that alt-right agenda, that's ultra-conservative, nationalistic agenda that he wants Trump to stay on. There'll be people trying to tell the president-elect to move more to the middle, to compromise. Steve is there to make sure that doesn't happen.
Well, if you're Donald Trump, you probably want that. You get it from both sides, then you make the decision. Is that a totally bad thing?
I think that when you have a structure like the White House, a top-down command-control hierarchy is important. When you have competing voices, competing interests, competing agendas, it usually leads to different agendas leaking out into the press. Pretty much what we've seen in this transition so far, chaos.
Yeah. Okay, talk to me about the millennial vote. You think the Republicans, Donald Trump, should be paying more attention to the millennial vote?
Well, I think that what they've done is they've sacrificed the future to try to make ground in the immediate present. There are a lot of millennials who will never become Republicans because they think it's the party of Donald Trump, and they can't fathom being a part of that.
Wow. Again, scary.
It's very scary.
Right. All right. What should we be looking for? I mean, from this administration, what do you expect? First 100 days, what do you expect?
Well, you have to look at whether they're going to be able to successfully repeal Obamacare. They've made that very clear. That's a priority. They're going to look at deporting millions of illegal immigrants currently in this country, which can create a tremendous amount of divisiveness, break up families. Whether they can functionally do it or not, it will be interesting to see.
This is all Bannon's agenda.
It's exactly that. I mean, they're going to try to play to their base that got them there. And because if they don't, this base, and that's the thing that's scary about the alternative right universe, they will turn on you because they can't be reasoned with.
Okay. All right. Kurt, thanks a lot. Appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming in.